Bow down, rewind, right now, it's alright. We all reminisce, having memories, while
What you're going through, you can come back from it. Keep pushing, don't let nobody stop you. Lit apart, bully, lift up my Lero. I know you love this, cause Lero the hustler put his work on his page. Cape Town never loved us, I see myself the only one left. I'll never stop for my niggas, I'll keep on checking them steps. I still prevail, I wanna leave my kids set and off to the beds. To my niggas upstairs, save me a bed. In the space of 1 year, couple of months, I lost 2 important people in my life. I'm not going anywhere before I take a flight and meet my Hard Rock Connect. Make a toast with GNS and friends at MFax branch. I pray Romeo introduced me to his father, Percy Miller. I won't stop, or rather sign that iconic deal with the Revenge Club. I used to look at DJ Tira and think it's fortunate for getting the man he putting in this work, and he was consistent. I'll keep pushing. When I look at Baby, we have similar history. You all can say Master P wanna be, maybe you're right. Visionary like Dame, personality like Jay, Ghost Mooxon mentality and yay energy.
I've been famous, bro.
Someone had to keep it above. Someone had to keep it above.
The cover, if you can see, it's me when I was young. It's one of my favorite pictures when I was young. And I wanted you to understand and be in touch with the album. The first song on the album, which is an a cappella, and it's an I Miss You. That's the title of the song. Got these guys singing a side C.
Okay.
There's a song called Simpiwe Nako, who inspired me to rap.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome everyone. I think Goku Masi Kaleni, what we hear about. So firstly, I want to welcome each and everyone that's here today, and thank you for gracing us with your presence. Please allow me to welcome the man of the moment. You know him as Ufeya, Utafeya, Unokabu, Utidi, Baby Ho Event Festival, Ufez Mafez. Which his parents named him Fezile Mooxon. He goes by the name of Ghost Mooxon. A round of applause, Bagit. Ghost.
My man.
Good job,
man. All right, how are you?
Yes, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Feeling
So,
blessed.
we're here today. Fezile Volume 1.
Facts.
So, do you want to icebreaker, Bagit? Is Mooxon really your name?
Mooxon is really my name.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in my ID. Yeah.
You know, ID. So Fezile?
It's actually a Muslim name, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my dad's employer back in the day that named me Mooxon. He was a Muslim.
Okay.
Yeah. And he said, yo, this son gotta be Mooxon, bro.
Is there a specific, like, how can I put it? Is there a reason why wakuname Mooxon? Okay, means no Mooxon.
Mooxon is almost like I'm going to say it in Xhosa.
Okay.
What my Xhosa name really means, but in Muslim,
Sure.
accomplishments.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It basically means the same meaning. Maybe that's why he said to my father, you need to name me Mooxon, because my father and my mother was always around Muslim people. during when they were working.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why that Muslim sheikh ended up
Naming
giving me the name. And my parents actually, took it into head and gave me the name. All my sister's got a
what's his name?
English name.
Okay.
My brothers, they've got English name. I'm the only one with this funny name, but it's a good name, and I embrace it.
Sure.
I'm Muslim now.
Sure. Okay. Well, we're here now.
Yeah.
Well, today we're here. Ghost Mooxon, Fezile, Volume 1. Let's talk about the title of the album and the artwork, and then we go down the list.
Away. Oh, where can I start? The title of the album, it's called Fezile Volume 1, which is my name, and which means there is still more music to come.
Okay.
Surround this concept of me, of my story, of my chapters.
Sure.
So I've covered only so much with this project, and I'm still yet to cover more to Fezile Volume 2. And I've once said that maybe that will be the end of my rapping career, but not my hip-hop business
Okay.
career.
Sure.
So that is about the concept around Fezile Volume 1. And the cover, if you can see, it's me when I was young.
So
It's one of my favorite pictures when I was young. And I feel like this cover tells a story if you listen to the project.
Okay.
Yes, it definitely tells you before you press play what's inside, the type of content that you're going to get,
Sure.
and the amount of work that has been put in, from composing, from production to engineering. So it's organic, very authentic.
Sure.
The stories are real. Of course, we did put those subliminals, those double entendres, just to make sure that it's rap.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's about it, bro.
Thank you for that. Also, how the album starts, is there a reason, and what's the inspiration behind it?
How does the album start, bro? Can anyone tell me how does the album start? Can you tell me how the album starts, bro? Let me see if you've done your research, bro.
We've got audience on the floor. Anyone that can help us out? How does the album start, guys?
Okay, let me save you guys from your misery. All right. The album starts with "I Miss You." I think that's the first track, and it's a cappella.
Sure.
Right. So the story about how the album starts is basically I'm opening up to you as my supporters. I don't have fans, bro. I have family. I have core audience.
Sure.
Right. So my craft, I first consider my core audience. I first consider fan, because I don't have fans. I have supporters. I have family. I have core audience. Then we will branch out. So I wanted to be vulnerable, and I wanted you to understand and be in touch with the album, with the first song on the album, which is an a cappella, and it's an "I Miss You." That's the title of the song. I got these guys singing a side C.
Okay.
Call them in. I used to pass them many times singing beautiful cover songs, a cappella. I'm like, yo, I've got this concept. Gentlemen, can you guys do this for me? They're like, yo, sure, bro. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to give you something, of course.
Sure.
Because I'm going to use this in my album.
Sure.
They're like, dope, let us know. Okay, we arranged a meeting. They came to my house. I presented the concept to them. These boys started going crazy. They started going ham. They started going ham. Actually, I recorded them with my iPhone. So they were not in studio.
Okay.
They were at my house. And then they started going crazy. They started going crazy. And then I'm like, whoa, we got something. Now let's go from here till here.
So
then I composed it. They went on, and then I took it to my engineer, which is not here now, Lero the Hustler. And then I said, yo, I've got this thing, bro. Let's put this on the beat. Let's put this on FL. Let's see what we can do with this.
Sure.
And then here we are, 3 years after. By the way, this whole entire album was recorded 3 years when I started my rapping career. You can tell it's a bit untidy, the delivery, you know?
Yeah.
I'm super nice now. Super nice. Now you can ask PH, bro. He does my beats. I'm super nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you for answering that. So do you think that the album turned out the way you imagined the reception? And talk to us about the numbers if you can.
Bro, I don't really care about numbers. I'm not a numbers guy.
Okay.
I care about execution and manifesting.
Okay.
Because I think there's a lot of power into that. You know, numbers can be fabricated, numbers can mislead you, numbers can put you in a certain pedestal.
Sure.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Sure.
So the numbers, if I can tell you about the numbers are pretty good for my audience and for the time that I've been rapping. As far as this album is concerned, because remember, I did put out music before this album. Then when I decided I'm ready, then I launched this album. Then people went crazy.
Okay.
By then, I've already gained trust with my audience. I've already made a core fan base. So this is one album that I can say, besides the single that I did for my daughter, that made my numbers go crazy.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
So the numbers are good. Yes, the expectation is amazing, and how people engaged with the album as well because of the information that is there, and how I've been consistent putting content out there. So they knew when the title is Fezile Volume 1 and here is my cover as a baby, something crazy.
Those are people interested.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it really worked. Basically, I'm good in strategizing.
Okay.
I might not have a big following, but I can say that myself. I'm on a DJ Khaled status when it comes to advertising and strategizing.
So
Away. And it helps. It helps. That's one thing I can tell people. If you have a vision, strategize. Before considering anything else, strategize and stick to your plan. Trust me, it will work, bro. And it worked for me. This album is doing great. We even did a remix for one of the songs, so to show that it did great. You know, so I had to put some niggas on a song that was doing so good. And that song just launched on Friday, and it's doing good. It's
this past Friday.
This past Friday.
Okay.
Yesterday, it launched midnight yesterday. Friday was yesterday, right? You're so busy, man. You don't know what's up. You don't even know what's up. Away.
Okay. So there's a song titled "My Shit" on the album. I find it lyrically interesting. What do you mean with the line? I'm gonna quote it: "Ace spades. I'm too rich to throw my money down the drain." You then continue to say, "Big homie built a hotel in the hood," and we all know that person who the person is and what it's called. Clarify that for us, please.
Yeah. To people who've heard the song first, to people who have listened to the album, that question came up a lot. You know, big homie. You know, we were talking about is a respected guy. That's why he's my big homie.
Sure.
We're talking about Ace, right? I'm talking about Ace at least. That's why I'm saying big homie build a hotel in the hood, that nigga code. So I'm actually giving props to him.
Sure.
You know? But at the same time, I'm saying I'm Ace spades. I'm too rich to throw my money down the drain. That's rap, bro. It's like I'm doing a follow-up.
Sure.
You know, and it really did what I thought it was gonna do while I was writing the raps.
Okay.
You know, people thought I'm dissing big homie. Nah, I'm talking about Ace of Spades. Jay-Z Ace of Spades. When I'm saying I'm too rich to throw my money down the drain. It's like, why should I drink an expensive bottle and then the next thing I go pee it in a pot? Do you get what I'm saying? Rather than taking that money and investing into something that's gonna make me money,
Sure.
you know. But I first said, big homie built a hotel in the hood, and we know that's Ace that has a hotel in the hood in Cape Town.
Sure.
Away, away.
Okay, so that is where that comes from.
Yes.
So how did you choose your feature for this album, and how was the process?
The process was pretty easy, bro. But it was a very sensitive situation.
Okay.
Yeah, because I needed to make sure who I involve into this album. First of all, they rappers. There's a difference between an MC and a rapper, you know. But this is a story for another day. I needed to make sure they're rappers, and I needed to make sure that they've got potential.
Okay.
You know, they are still growing. They have not made it yet. They're not there yet, but they've got potential. They're still growing, and they're rappers. You know, a rapper, it's someone that you can come with a concept, and then they can sit down, you know, and put themselves into your shoes.
Sure.
Right. An MC is a guy that can just go crazy on top of the head.
Sure.
That's an MC. It's more like a battling rap guy, you know. And those guys, they don't usually stick around for long, you know, because they're too nice and they feel like they are not being understood, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of examples in the industry that I can make between those people, but I chose to have rappers into this album. And I chose to have people that have got potential, people that also understand my craft,
Sure.
my content, and my vision. So I went for people that I've worked with before, people that I move with,
Okay.
in this culture. You know, yeah, people that we are trying to achieve the same goal.
Sure.
In some type kind of way. Yeah, that's how I chose the features.
Sure.
Our way.
Okay. Well, you're independent, right?
I'm independent, bro.
You are independent. So tell us more about independence and releasing a full studio quality project. How did it come about?
It's very expensive. What I can say, to be independent and to release a good quality project,
Sure.
it's expensive. Because first of all, hip-hop in general is expensive. This is hip-hop.
Okay.
You know, and you can see we're all expensive. You know, we are in a streetwear clothing store with good fabric.
Sure.
You know, good designs. You know, that's hip hop. So hip hop in general is expensive, bro. Now imagine doing that out of your pocket, right? With no support from major labels, with no support from. There's no budget for you to market this thing. There's no budget for you to go to a beat maker. There's no budget for you to go to a good engineer, you know? So, but good thing, I've got talented people close to me.
Okay.
So that's how I survived.
Sure.
And that's how I move, you know, is to keep those relationships so strong and to make sure that everyone, you know, does benefit in a type kind of way.
Yeah.
We're meeting each other halfway, but we know our work, we know our story, you know, we know where we're going with this thing. So that's what have helped me.
Sure.
So what I'm saying, if you want to be independent, it's a good thing, but do your research.
Okay.
Put some money aside.
Okay.
Because hip hop is expensive. And once you do that track, make sure you invest on strategizing and marketing, because that's your money, bro.
Okay.
Put it out there in so many ways that you know that you're gonna get it back.
Sure.
It might not be via money, but at least put yourself out there so that the next thing that you're gonna put out there, you know, people can remember, oh, that's the guy. It's that guy.
Yeah.
Our way.
Okay. Thank you for that answer. So like I said, everyone, we've got audiences that's on the floor. So I will give a chance to you guys. If you have any questions that you want to ask Ghost Mooxon, he's here, live and direct.
Yes, yes, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Sure.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. Oh yeah, definitely. You know, there's a song I did called Texting. Yeah, texting, I felt like that's the song that inspires the youth because I'm actually telling you the indirect that this is how you need to move. There's certain things that you don't need to be involved in into that song. And I'm still going to make more of those songs. And I'm still on my way, you know, trying to be in that leash of now being deep into inspiring
Sure.
the youth, into enlightening people. First, I was talking to the streets. Before, I was talking to my people and being vulnerable and sharing my pain and my experiences. Now, I'm trying to enlighten people of what's happening because I see stuff now in a different lens. And I
Okay.
feel like music, it's a louder voice that I can be able to share that information with you, fam.
Sure.
Yeah, answering your question.
Good question.
Are you good? Away.
Thank you.
Bro, I've got a couple of songs that I wish have made it to the album and didn't make the album. But if I can pick one specifically, that's also a dope question, bro. Like that's a good one because yeah, it's very tricky. It's very tricky because I have a lot of songs that I wish they've made the album. There's a song called Simpiwe Nako, right?
Okay.
I wish that song could have made the album, but it didn't. And that song, reason why I wish it could have made the album, but it didn't make the album. Simpiwe Nako, she's a very good friend of mine. We literally grew up together. She's from Cape Town, Kwalanga.
Okay.
And I did this song, right? Based on her character and her and knowing her. And funny enough, my piano then, remember, I said I did this album,
3 years ago.
3 years back. My piano was not popping back then, right? But the concept that I had and the vision that I had for the song was the Mapiano meets hip hop type kind of beat.
Sure.
You know? And I didn't know this was coming, bro. I don't know how I knew that Mapiano would be the thing.
Sure.
But I was rapping on top of that beat.
Okay.
And it was actually a good, nice, structured song, but it didn't make the album. Unfortunately, it didn't make the album. I hope it made the album because it will be popping maybe at Rand's, The Milk.
Oh my God.
Knowing her, the influence that she has, it will be, maybe it would have been a dope song.
You want to give us a sample?
Nah.
Sana ibawela le Simpiwe Nako.
So, well,
Sana ibawela. You gotta try your luck.
yeah.
Any other question, guy?
Yeah, okay, that tells that you do listen. Actually, I do mean it. I mean what I say. I do say that to one of my songs,
Sure.
and I say it twice because I mean it. That's my line too, you
Sure.
know. Back in the day, I mean, no one was wearing the type of jewelry that we were wearing. No one
Sure.
they were wearing watches, like real Brinkley watches, real Rolexes, real Patek Philippe watches, you know. Fossil was just to go to the store, bro, you know. But when we got out of the game, no one was wearing those watches because there were no people to sell those watches. We were selling those watches.
So yeah.
Others stealing those watches from the store, buying it, you know, with fabricated cards and selling back to the people. So when I said I left the game, niggas stopped wearing real jewelry because I stopped stealing. I stopped stealing, and those watches were no longer available because people cannot really afford them. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for that answer. Anyone with any other questions?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs. And that's a banger, bro. That's actually a performing track if I was a performing artist. I've got Exclusive, which is also here. I see the guy here on the song. Before I say anything, if you listen to the song, Exclusive is on the last verse. That's an illest verse in the song. He killed us. We the OGs to him, with the big homies to him, me and Lero, but he killed us on that song.
So
Yeah, the beat is fire, because it's a joyful song. I've made it as a performing track on my album because, again, where it comes from, my grandma is like everything, bro. Like it's happy vibes, you know, when I'm around her, and the inspiration behind the song, it was just being grateful for her being around up until this far and being around before, and also how she moves, you know, around her household, and how she always had my back, you know. So that's basically where the inspiration of the song comes from. And shout out to Exclusive, bro, you killed us on the joint. and I didn't know that you can present concept to people actually, and then they can overwhelm you with your own concept. And I feel like when they pen were moving, I feel like, hey, these niggas, maybe they wanted to dedicate songs to their grandma, you know, but they just didn't. You know, it had to take me because the lyrics are dope. What they are saying there is dope. The message is also there. It's not just a vibey hype song. It's one of my favorite songs. Thanks, Grandma.
thanks, Grandma.
Thank you for that question, though, shorty.
Shorty. Thanks, Grandma. Any other questions, guys? There's questions in mind, yes.
Yeah, they're real, they deep. You know, they hit.
So
Thank you for that question. I've been famous, bro. Allah. Actually, I went to school with him. Yeah, he was my OG at school. I was his junior, but I was famous than him. So I've been famous. So I'm not really doing this for fame. It's a passion, bro, I have for music and for hip hop.
Yeah.
And another thing, hip hop has been my life.
So
what people don't understand about hip hop, it's a lifestyle. It's not music. It's like basketball. Basketball is a lifestyle. And we always, if you listen to rappers speaking, we always compare rap or hip hop with sports.
Okay.
And specifically with basketball. You know, they will say Nas is LeBron.
Okay.
And Hov, which is Jay-Z, is like the Michael Jordan. I'm gonna tell you why. Not that Jay-Z maybe is better than Nas. That's subjective. Yeah, that is subjective.
Yeah,
you know, I'm both their fans, but Nas is still doing this, like Braun. You get what I'm saying? But Jay is just chilling. You know, so it's subjective. It's like sports. So I'm not doing this for fame. I've been hip hop. I've been living hip hop life. So I just figured, how can I put this out there?
Mm.
Oh, in
Hala.
through raps,
Mm.
because it's expensive to write a book, and people
Sure.
have been saying, "Fair your life." You know, you can write a book literally, and it can sell. I'm like, yeah, I know how you guys move. You say someone must do something, and then the next thing when it's out there, you don't even support that.
Yeah, Lala,
And I've
yes.
wasted a lot of money, and it's too expensive to write a
Sure.
book and publish it. So I decided, okay, the easier route is through hip hop.
Okay.
So it comes from passion.
Mm.
It doesn't come from a place of for fame,
Mm-hmm.
because I've been, I feel like I've been, so I don't need that, and I feel like I'm content.
You
with
signed these autographs.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm content with who I am.
Sure.
I don't need rap,
Sure.
and I'm just on a mission.
Sure.
I'm just on a business entity legacy mission with rap.
Mm-hmm.
Hope I've answered you, my sister. Who inspired me to rap? Of course, I grew up listening to Pac,
Tupac. Okay.
Biggie,
Mm-hmm.
because our big bros were listening to them, Big L, Wu Tang, and then there was Squatter Camp, local.
So sumo. Yeah.
And then before Squatter Camp, Ghetto Rap really, did this rap thing, and Zola is actually a rapper. People think Zola is a quieter artist.
Okay.
Zola is actually a rapper if you listen to him. Zola raps, and he's a good rapper. So, of course, it's those people that have inspired me, including the Jay-Z,
Okay.
including the Jay, including the Nas, in terms of taking this rap thing and making it a living and making it a business and making you sleep at night.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely Jay, definitely Nas, yeah, and few of the people that I've mentioned.
Okay.
All right. My songs.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. Actually, that's gonna make people to go listen to this song.
Like
Thank you, bro. Thank you,
Sure.
bro. First one, let me start with this album. My fave is Dope Boy.
Dope boy. Okay.
And Thanks Grandma. And Dope Boy Remix is my fave. Like, this is my fave above them all right now. Dope Boy Remix that came out yesterday. PH is talking that talk, bro.
Okay.
When he sent me his verse, first I'm like, what is this guy saying? And that's how you know that you are with the right people.
Sure.
He did look, I asked for a verse, he sent me a short verse, and I'm like, nah, this guy is not fucking with me. When I listen to his verse, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, let me run that shit back.
Sure.
If you go listen to that song, he's actually telling you that, but in another lingo, in another rap, in another experience. He's a producer, he's a beat maker, man. He's actually telling us that we don't care about this all other things. We ain't about that. We're about rap.
Sure.
And we are making sure we're living dope life. But when you're listening to that, you don't get what I'm saying.
As it is.
Right? So you need to listen. That's rap.
So
That's rap. You need to make people think and make people listen. So that's one of my favorite songs. Texting is also one of my favorite songs, bro. Dear Sky, my fave. I'm talking to my daughter there. I'm actually telling, what's good about the internet is the fact that when Sky turns 6, that song will be there.
Alala.
And Sky will listen to that song and understand exactly what I'm saying to her.
So,
And Gangsta Love is one of my fave.
okay.
Gangsta Love, I'm featuring Sabawal. Which I also see her in the building. I feature
Shout out.
Sabawal, Gangsta Love. We are talking that talk. We are talking the talk. We are being vulnerable there.
Yeah.
I'm calling people by names because I'm certified.
Allah.
I'm a certified street nigga.
Hey.
So I can call another nigga. They're not gonna come and check me.
But
I
why
rap.
you certified?
Yeah, but I rap now.
Sure.
You know, so Gangsta Love, it's one of my fave. Wish Me Luck, it's one of my fave. Funk Cypher, it's one of my fave. So there's this beat maker. I hope I'm not taking too much of your time, bro. There's this beat maker that works at Cape Audio Studios
Okay.
that used to throw me beats now and again, and I listen to them. If I like them, I jump on them. He's also my engineer for Diplomatic EP.
Sure.
So this guy said, okay, I'm doing a challenge on this beat. I want you to rap. There's other rappers that are jumping on this beat.
Okay.
It's gonna be a challenge beat. I said, yo, you know what? Give me the beat. Gave me the beat. 2 hours later, I said, I'm ready. I said, I want you to record this song. He's a good engineer.
Yeah.
He said, okay. We set up an appointment. I went to his studio in Woodstock. I rapped on that beat. In that beat, I'm not a rapper. I'm actually an MC in that beat.
Sure.
Then they decided, I'm taking that beat from other niggas. I'm giving this beat to you. You can release the song.
Genie.
It's a dope song.
And
And it is
there and there.
There and there, bro. He canceled his competition. He gave me the beat. I was talking that talk. Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs. And hell of a feeling.
Hell of a feeling.
Hell of a feeling. You know that song?
Oh, wait.
I actually did that beat with my mouth. Funk, the guy I'm talking about, did that beat.
Sure.
Following what I'm trying to compose with my mouth. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to rap. I want to be like a Drake, like a Nasty C
Sure.
type kind of. Let me see if I can.
Sure.
Hell of a Feeling came out, dope song, and it's one
it
of
is.
most people's favorites on the EP.
Sure.
And again, there's a lot of information that I'm giving in a very short space of time, and that is something special, if I can say so myself. That's something very special, bro. So that's what I embrace about rap, about hip hop, about music in general.
That's one thing about I like about your songs, when fair. It's like Uchilo uteta about your life and things that you go through. And for me, I find it very authentic. Like it needs about ayimamele and ayimamele is and you get the real message. As so,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
If I know day ones, that's one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, that's a classic. Nah, we can't say that's a fave. That's a classic.
Classics.
That's a classic. I got a guy there that's going like Chris Breezy.
Yo.
On some Chris Brown thing, you know.
Sure.
And again on day one, I'm also talking the talk,
Yeah.
you know. So yeah, that's a classic. Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah. Hi, Magit. Guys, I think let's take a short break, then we'll continue with this interview.
No, I think that guy had a question, bro. I think that guy had a question.
Oh,
I think that guy had a question.
shoot.
Did you have a question? I saw you raising your hand. Bro.
I thought I saw him raising his hand.
Okay. Okay. Let it be
Sure.
the last one, bro. Oh, yeah. Thank you, bro.
Good question.
Good question. Yeah. I mean, what inspired me, look, I did try the corporate thing for 11 years. I did try the 9 to 5 thing for 11 years. It was just not my thing because I felt like I'm boxed. You know, I feel like the stuff that you get, you're just born to be.
So,
You know, I felt like I was boxed in the office, you know, and I had so much ambitions and passion and visions of, I'm a dreamer, bro. So when I was stuck in that environment, I couldn't achieve those things. I couldn't see myself manifesting those things. So I decided to quit. Let me try and I tried a lot of things. Not all of them popped. Some of them failed dismally. But that's what kept me going, because what I realized is that I was sharpening my sword, you know, with all those breakthroughs that didn't go through, you know, all those disappointment that didn't happen, you know, stuff that I ventured to and they turned out to be a flop, or they never popped the way I imagined. But I always had this thing that I'm going to find my leash, that I'm going to find something, you know, that's going to connect with me and that's going to open the path so that I can branch into those other things that I've got passionate about. And that happen to be, first off, almost, besides helping the next person, is music, bro. Yeah. Thanks, fam. Hope I answered you. Away.
Thank you for that question. So I think that was the last question for this round, isn't it?
Oh.
We're gonna take a short ad break, guys. Anyone for refreshments and stuff, then spin a wheel. See, Kobe.
Thank you, bro. My man. That's a nice one.
Watching a country overseas, he knows so much later here we got out of the mud. He told me something I mean as a father to daughter, anything is possible. Do you forget that? Keep playing, bitch, I'm being chill, Connet. I think I will feel hot wrong cause I know my worth. I made a couple of moves by myself, I just got shot. I don't even know what's holding my head. All black bottles is strong.
Someone had to keep it above. Someone had to keep it above.
All right, so if you just joined us, sibuyile besithathe intengiso silapha ke noTafeya uthe ngumalela igama lakhe isiteketi sebendisibizile apha ekuqaleni.
Which one? There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them. Well, Ghost Mooxon ke.
Ghost Mooxon, Gabo, all of them.
Yes. Silapha ke sithetha nge-album Fezile Volume 1. Sibuya ke ngokupha ke ezintengisweni. So Ghost the man, masiqhubekeke ne-interview yethu. So sithetha ke nge-album Fezile Volume 1, sorry. What would you agree if I say this album is therapeutic, and do you believe in therapy?
Yes, I do believe in therapy. Yeah, I do believe in therapy, and yes, I would agree. This is the album is therapeutic, and it depends what you have been through, and it depends where are you in life. That's how you're going to receive this album. If you are ignorant about life, because you don't believe the things that I'm talking about, and you think they won't happen to you, that's being ignorant, it won't be the album for you, right? But if you are a person that's conscious, that means you want to hear information before it even affects you. This is the album for you, because now you know how to move, and you would understand. On the songs I'm talking, I'm from the streets, I'm a certified street nigga, I've done my redemption, you know, I'm who I am now, but still, I believe in therapy, but still, you know, still, I say, yo, this and that is not cool.
Sure.
This is how you need to move. Do you understand? So that's what I'm saying. It is therapeutic, but if you are ignorant and naive, it's not an album for you. But if you are conscious and wise, it's the album for you. You don't play my thing in a club, bro.
Okay.
No. You play my music in a space, you and your bros, or you and your chick, you just want to be on some conscious, smoking weed and just listening to other people's problems and see how you relate and how you can maneuver your way out of your current situation. This is the music for you. You knock heads when you listen to my music. You don't dance.
Ay, uyagwala. So let's talk about the record dedicated to your late brother. What are the feelings around it, and how was the energy in Studio Paint? The picture for us.
You know, funny enough, this is a very, at the same time, it's a sensitive matter.
Sure.
At the same time, it's a proud moment. And I did this album. Unfortunately, the guy is not with us now that engineered the song. Master Keys, another talented young homeboy from Kholekile, made this beat with me in studio, right? And then Lero the Hustler, we are at his studio. And he doesn't know what I'm about to rap on the mic, right? And he relates so much to that type of content, you know, because he lost both his parents. You understand? He's trying to deal with that situation every day. I'm telling you, the energy in studio super tense.
Sure.
Do you understand? Because he here, and if you can listen, he tried to work around with my voice on the song. I said, no, I want it raw. I wanted people to hear how I was feeling when I was recording. You know, I'm not doing this to sell this to a record label. I'm doing this for people to be
relate.
Yes, to relate and to be in touch with the feelings. So you can hear I'm raw. You can hear I'm in a dark space.
Sure.
And the guy that was engineering me, this was hitting home. You know, we had moments where he was breaking down, bro. Him, because the content and where I'm coming from, he relates.
Sure.
You understand? And then we had to pause. You know, lucky enough, the person that was making the beat, he's on some church vibes. You know, this guy console us in studio. So it was a beautiful moment, bro. And we ended up finishing the song. He sent me the sample. He worked on the song. He said, like, but I don't like. I said, yo, keep that. You know, keep it raw, keep it authentic as it is. You know, that was our moment. So this album, it's raw.
Okay.
It's like, it's real as they get, bro. You know, there's no gimmicks, there's no fabrication that has been done here. There's no too much of auto-tunes or whatever. It's raw. You know, of course, the lyrics are cleaned. It's mixed, but I wanted people to have that feeling because each and every song, it has a meaning.
Yeah.
And you must get my energy.
Sure.
You know, so that was the situation with this song.
Okay. So what's the secret of creating a good project that's going to be relatable and relevant in the everyday life of an individual and society?
Okay, again, I'm going to say do your research.
So
Take your time, you know, read books, watch movies, documentaries. That's where you're going to get podcasts.
okay.
So actually get information. That's where you're going to get the craft in order for you to be able to produce a good album that's classic that people can relate.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the recipe that I can tell you, bro. And then next, of course, and then we have to find good producers, good engineers, you know. But that's a final process.
Sure.
You know, the beginning of the process, you just need to be real.
Okay.
Try to be honest as possible.
Sure.
Because you do not want down the line what you're talking about, people don't even understand.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't want people saying, nah, we know you don't move like that. You know,
Oh, we've
how are
heard
we
this
gonna
before.
you get what I'm saying?
Sure.
How are we gonna believe you if you're doing music that we know that when you are saying KDEUX Clothing Store, it's the best. Like it's one of the good streetwear, you know. If you don't do that type of music,
Sure.
that is real, that is authentic, how people are going to relate to
Sure.
what you are saying.
Yes.
So I think that's the recipe, bro.
So
yeah.
that's a good one. That's a good recipe. So my following question is an interesting one. So you have expensive taste. Ngiyabona mos, ne?
Yeah. Hip-hop.
That also shows in your music also, by the way.
Hip-hop.
So why do you find a need to express that out? And go, I want to quote when you food. I go in and out, sorry, of LV store, that's Louis Vuitton store, without showing you all. I got my cashmere from Tiger of Sweden, but I never posted on the gram. Talk to me about that.
I'm talking to that kid.
Kid?
Yeah. No, I'm talking to the young generation,
okay.
basically, right?
Sure.
Is that what you see right now, people posting
Sure.
and you feel a need that you're under pressure,
Sure.
you have to be at the certain store or spend certain amount or wear certain brand. That's not real.
Yeah.
You know, be real to yourself. You know, go where you are comfortable. You know, and make it look expensive yourself. You know, when I go into Louis V or Tiger of Sweden, cashmere, first of all, for people, it's going to be foreign to them. Some of them, like the word, it's going to be the first time they're hearing it. Cashmere. It's a most expensive jersey, bro, that you can find. But I don't see a need to post it on the gram because that's my life. That's who I am. That's what I do for myself. I'm not doing for the next person.
Sure.
I can post this on the gram. I can post KDEUX on the gram because I have relationship with them. I don't have relationship with Tiger of Sweden. I don't have relationship with Louis Vuitton. You know?
Sure.
So there's no need. What doesn't feed you, you do not need to embrace it.
Okay.
So I'm trying to talk to the young kids, back to his question,
Sure.
that I'm actually, yes, flexing.
Sure.
Because I want you to, when I'm saying come to Grand West, I'm singing with the orchestra, the ticket is 1,000 rand, you must know why it's 1,000. Because that guy is giving you quality all the time and that guy is expensive, his music is expensive.
Sure.
So, but I don't need to just put it out there for no reason. And I don't do that because I believe people who do that, they are not really living that life.
Yeah.
Because if you're really living that life, you literally put on something and you don't feel a need for another person to know.
Sure.
Do you get what I'm saying? So that's what I mean when I say I go in and out of Louis V store without showing you all. It's like I go to Louis V, I go buy perfume or whatever.
Sure.
I don't need to show you. Yeah. You know I smell good. You know I smell good.
Sure.
And that's enough for me.
Yeah.
I don't need to let you know what type of a cologne I have or where did I buy it.
Sure.
You see this jersey that I'm wearing, it's dope.
Sure.
You see this t-shirt that I'm wearing, you see it's dope. But I'm going to post the t-shirt or the water or whatever that has to do with me.
Sure.
Because it benefits the people that I have relationship with. I don't have a relationship with Louis V. I don't have a relationship with Tiger of Sweden. So that's why I say to my music, I go in and out, or I've got my cashmere from there and without posting on the gram.
Sure.
So I also want you as a listener to go research cashmere and see the price and be like, whoa, wait a minute.
What I'm posting
the TikToks. I'm posting a 1K thing. This nigga don't even post this thing.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Got you. So what's your personal favorite song on the album and what do you want people to take out of this body of work, Fezile Volume 1? And what else can we expect from Ghost Mooxon and KDEUX Clothing?
Okay. Say that again, bro.
What's your personal favorite song on the album, and what do you want people to take out from this body of work, which is Fezile, Volume 1, and what else can we expect from Ghost Mooxon no KD Clothing?
Okay. I forgot to mention Keep Pushing. Keep Pushing, it's one of the songs that I wake up and listening to with my earpods and drink coffee each and every morning.
Okay.
Because the meaning, the title, Keep Pushing, it reminds me every time when I want to give up, or when I'm having a bad day, or I don't feel like doing this, I don't feel like doing that move.
Sure.
Keep Pushing is that song that reminds me where you're coming from.
Yeah.
People judged you, bro, for a lot of things. People didn't believe in you in a lot of things. And you've been successful behind closed doors and underground. And you're the only one that knows your success. And you're so dope at what you do that everything that you touch turn into gold. So Keep Pushing is my favorite song for the entire album. And that's the song that I wake up with every morning when I drink my coffee. And that's my routine.
Sure.
And what I want people to take out of this album is being content.
Okay.
And charity begins at home.
Sure.
Do you understand?
Sure.
I can't be helping people out outside, and then the next thing a guy come to me and said, yo, that guy needs a bread, and I don't know who's that guy, and it happens to be my brother.
Yeah.
That's
Imagine
that cuts deep.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
So this album, Charity Begins at Home, that's why I've invited people that is close to me to have this live experience before it goes to the public.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
And to support my initiatives.
Sure.
Right? And to support the relationships that I'm building with brands. You know? And collaboration is just a way of maturing in business, bro. That's what I can say about KDEUX Clothing, is that I'm sure there's still more we're going to do. And there's a lot of things I've got up my sleeve. We just need to sit down with the brand, you know, and discuss them and see what happens, because a collaboration is the only way to succeed. And it's the most mature behavior into business and just venturing and owning entities. Yeah. I think that's about it, bro.
Okay. Thank you for that. So I hear you talk about being content on the album. Are we ever gonna get Volume 2, Fezile Volume 2? And do you think you stand a chance in the mainstream, or you don't have any intentions of occupying that space? And why?
No shade to Talonga. No shade to Oskambo.
Okay.
No shade. If I can be in the mainstream, I have a good chance. If I can be in the mainstream, I will give those guys a tough time. As a hip hop rapper.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, I'm not doing house music that everyone relates to.
Sure.
I'm doing something different, but I can give those guys a tough time. But I don't want that. I don't want that type kind of spotlight, because it's going to distract my vision. It's going to distract how I move.
Okay.
I don't play checkers. I play chess. do you get what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yes, bro. I go over niggas. I don't go around niggas. I go over you. You know, that's how chess is played. Checkers, you go behind. Chess, we skip. We go over niggas. So I'm content where I am.
Sure.
And I feel like I'm in a mainstream level, according to me and according to my people, and the type of quality of work and body of work that I put out there.
Sure.
Videos that I put out there, bro, they are not... Some of the mainstream people, they don't even come to my level. To my music videos, bro, I'm the Dame Dash of Cape Town. I'm the Damon Dash of Cape Town. And if I don't tell that myself, who's gonna tell that? Shit. You understand? Bro, so I do not want to be there. I would have bought myself into that space.
So,
and what I want to let people know is the fact that those kind of spaces, they are sold.
Okay.
So that's why you are able to be removed. Because I can easily pay a PR company 20,000 to put me out there and pay certain radio stations certain amount of money to play my music each and every.
Sure.
But I don't want that. I'd rather take my money and invest into something that's going to be beneficiary for my family, for my kids, for my loved ones, and to build my entity rather than that's buying fame. No shade to everyone who's in the mainstream, but that's my belief. That's just my 2 cents. But I'm just saying.
Just saying.
I'm just saying.
Just saying, which okay, Ghost, just saying. I want to put it out on the floor again. So if you guys have any questions that you would like to ask, you can shoot. Ghost, any question? Going once, going twice.
People are nervous. People are nervous, bro. My story is different. First of all, it's what I've experienced in life. My parts are not your parts. Your shoes are not my shoes. So what I've experienced in life, it's so different, and as well, I would say interesting, because everything that happens in my life happens passionately and sophisticated. My pain is, when I experience pain, I experience deep pain. I don't know if it's something that I've been born with, but when I experience happiness, success, love, again, it becomes, that passionate, that bizarre. So that's why my story would be different. And the way I tell my story, it's also the top tier of what's going to make it different to your story. Because I feel like I've been gifted a gift to tell a story. That's why I say I'm not a rapper. I'm a storyteller. This is the audiobook. I think I'm a role model. You see how this guy wears? I inspired him. Yes, this is my technically my son. This is my sister's son, right? So I inspired him. Go where I come from. I've inspired a lot of people how to move, how to dress, how to speak, how to handle people, and I even inspired a lot of people to fall in love with big girls. I was the one that was looking crazy for years before big girls were a thing, bro. And I made it viral before viral. So
Trendsetter.
I am a role model and a trendsetter, bro.
Thank you for that question. Anyone else? Okay, Connet. I get. So Ikoni debut new music video and remix. The song is out now, wasn't it?
The song is out, bro.
Sure.
Yeah, but we've got a little bit of a twist when it comes to the music video, because it is ready to launch on YouTube tonight. But you guys were supposed to be the first. I was supposed to premiere the video here, but we had technical issues with the overhead projector that we were going to use. So yes, the Dope Boy video is dope. Dope Boy remix music video is dope. And I've used my youngins from where I'm from, a little back. Some of them didn't know they have the capabilities of acting. Some of them, they were willing to be in that video because you're a big homie and we love what you do. You inspired us. yes, we might not have the same vision as you, but we love your movement.
Yeah,
We're watching
wanna
you,
be part of it.
so we want to be part of
Sure.
it. That video is dope, and it will launch tonight on YouTube. I'll distribute the link, and you can share it with your loved ones. It's definitely gonna be up by tonight. By tonight.
Okay. Nivile ke. Ilink yakhe uzoyishare must be socials zakho.
I'm gonna share it on my
We'll share
socials.
that later on.
Definitely on the bio
Sure.
at MFax, talent_SA and fair_ranger. It's gonna be available once the video is available.
Sure. So in closing, when you close your eyes and visualize this body of work from Utrecht 1 to Utrecht 11, what you do or what do you want to leave people thinking of this album or the hope that they will feel?
I hope people, okay, when I close my eyes, what I visualize
So
is I have manifested what a lot of people are still dreaming to do, you know, because I feel like I see life in a different lens and I see things from far, and I do believe this is where the culture is going, right? So I feel like with this album I have achieved that, you know, and I don't want to mention any rappers, but when I'm listening to my album and listen to new release rappers mainstream, you can tell they took from a book that I wrote. Facts. Yo, I'm going to name drop, bro. Go listen to Dope Album. Dope Album, I Love You 25K. I Love You, My Boy. Dope Album 25K. Listen to that album. Listen to Fezile Volume 1.
Okay.
They've taken from the book that I wrote. So when I close my eyes, it's like, yes, the world is going where I visualize that it's going.
Yeah.
Stop capping.
Sure.
We have a lot of stories to tell.
Sure.
Do you understand? And 25K with his new project, he did a great job.
Sure.
You know, and it's a beautiful album. And I feel like I wrote those lyrics.
Okay.
I feel like I wrote those lyrics. I know you wrote it, but you never know. Internet is broad. You never know. No one is safe. You never know.
Never know.
No one is
who might
safe.
take your work.
Yeah.
Look, man, I want to thank you for this opportunity and what you're doing for the art space and hip hop, broadcast culture. Keep up the good work and good music and creating something very unique.
Thank you, bro.
Otherwise, big up. So, Fezile Volume 1 is available in all streaming and digital platforms. Dope Boy Remix is out now. Uchilo Moste Midnight.
It's out now. The song.
Merch is coming soon. Utige mfalawisha ku Ghost Mooxon, and his label to be updated. Page ku fair_ranger and a pagu fax talent_SA. Ghost Mooxon, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, my G. Away. Thank you, Put. Cut.
Somebody call that nigga Michael Rubin to give me that license. I'm coming for that business, you heard? Picture me with Inaya, fuck with the real nigga. I'm not a regular rapper. Fat bougie girls fucking with me, not because they're fans, because I'm gorgeous. My sex is awesome, so godly, so kindly. I'm the future with 6 baby mamas, we all friends. You can't have a baby by me and have an OnlyFans. Who make these kids happy like me? Who cares about the hood like I do? Who make young niggas' dreams come true, nigga? Who?
I'm a Gemini, do you blame me for killing this boss? Pouring my heart, someone had to keep it above. Someone had to keep it above. Someone had to keep it above. I'm a Gemini, do you blame me for killing this boss? I'm pouring my heart, someone had to keep it above. Someone had to keep it above. Someone had to keep it above. Who show big girls love like I do? Who? The fact that she can roll her own blunt, that's my type too. Like Busi that kind of vibe, that's who. This is my debut mixtape, not a demo. If you want to give me distribution and you want me to start from scratch, fuck it. Fezile Volume 1 is a classic, not a garbage. I've seen niggas and bitches ego killed by the number of likes. That won't be me. It don't mean shit, put in the work. Someone had to keep it a buck with you, and that's me. I'll be damned if I go to Precious the plane about my sister have Matlowa Deco and style, that's facts. Only me and Andile Nube know what time it is. Born celebrity, first tune, I swear the day was a history in the making beat. Sports in, post the homie now, but you try to get to know me. That's cute, wish however. I got MFax on my shoulders, we move like the Wayne brothers, the Daba brothers. Another brother, another sister, who make teenagers excited when I pass through. I make honeys change conversation and whisper when I walk through. I make them niggas jealousy and envy when I make moves. Who do you know that makes everyone freeze when I show face? Who? I'm the boss, bitch, turn herds. Honeys be crushing, I'm already married to the hustle. They can't have me, I'm too much of a relationship to go and brick brother like Lori Harvey. Never compare me to Ray J. The sex tape with Kim was a strategy to boost their careers. Listening to Kanye, what he says on College Dropout on track 4. All things fall down, that's a legendary talk, yeah. My punches hit hard like Abdullah Mason. I know you felt that. Before I clear my Instagram, we are on the next level this winter with GNS. My another brother. Someone had to keep it above. Someone had to keep it above.